some money into you. Can't nobody take it away. Go and just let the insecurities fade. The way you're putting it on, you're leaving me so amazed. And I love it. Just be who you are tonight. Girl, you're special. I see the signs.
Hey Sagittarius, thanks for jumping onto the channel. Today I'm going to be doing your bi-weekly love reading for you. As usual, I'll be placing your energy on the left and your person's on the right, but please note energy is interchangeable, so choose whatever side resonates with you. We're also going to grab the connecting energy and get you some advice from Spirit. Alright, where are my Saggies at? Current energy around the person they've clicked onto the video for today. Temptation wanted to jump out. I'm not taking flippers. Current energy for my Sag. One more shuffle. Alright, Sag, you have recognition and reward. Your person has base chakra. And the connecting energy is power. Alright, first thing I see here, Sag, is you guys have definitely learnt your lesson in this connection, okay? So it's definitely a spiritual lesson here, and your guides want you to know that they are very proud of you. I feel like it's an end of a cycle, and you should find now that a lot of blockages around you are starting to be removed. So you might find that your career is moving really quickly, your projects, anything that you've been trying to manifest could be moving really quite quickly at this time. Sorry about that, guys. It's my school holidays here, so I have my daughter come through. So, yeah, a lot of movement coming for you guys, all right? But let's get to your love portion now and see what's going on. I feel like whoever you're dealing with that base chakra card, there may have been issues with commitment, but also maybe even stability in this person's energy and life, okay? I feel like they are noticing that things are moving for you, though, and I feel like they want to meet you at your level. We'll have a further look though, okay? Let's see. Let's clarify that reward and recognition. All right, so we have Temperance. We have the Magician. Yeah, all your manifestations are coming about. Guys, you have done the work to heal. You've transmuted whatever the lesson was in this situation. It may have taken you a little while to get your energy back into balance after or while dealing with this connection, you know? So, again, Spirit wants you to know you've transmuted that. You're doing really, really well. And if you don't feel like you're there yet, I think most of you are close to, very, very close to, okay? And once that energy clears, again, your manifestations will be almost instantaneous, okay? All right, we have the Knight of Cups, could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Chariot, Cancer energy, a lot of movement forward, creative juices flowing. We've got the Knight of Swords now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you, I'm going to say, are going to have a choice of two. Could be a water sign or an air sign. But I do feel like a lot of you are going to have a choice between the past and the new person coming in. We've got the Three of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, three people here. You know, look at this card, Sag. I love the artwork on this. This is the vice versa tarot. So I don't read reversals in any of my readings, even for my clients. But with these cards, the reversal is on the back. So I take them in this one. What I'm seeing here is, look at the imagery. I don't know if you guys can see if it's focusing. But this person may have really had their guard up with you. I feel like this person didn't really let you in very close. There's always this protective kind of barrier that this person kept. And you may have felt like you put in a lot of work and a lot of effort to try and make things work, for this person to see your value. And I just feel like you guys are no longer doing that. And because you have kind of pulled your energy back and have done the work, this person is now looking in your direction, and they see how their ego really halted things in this connection. I feel like this person has been hurt in the past. Who hasn't, right? Especially if you're, you know, in an older age group. I'm not going to discriminate, because it could be anyone that has past hurt from relationships. You know, you can have your heart broken at 16 and take time to recover. But what I'm seeing more so is that, or what I'm trying to say really is, we all have things that we need to heal from, and things that have happened in our past that we need to transmute and see the bigger picture in. And this person brought a lot of their past hurts and wounds and defenses into this connection, which caused a lot of in and out energy. I feel like for some of you, this person's younger than you. They don't have to be, but I'm getting this person who puts their foot in their mouth. They say a lot of stupid things that they don't actually mean. Someone who doesn't think before they talk. There are 2 white birds flying outside my door, and now I've got a 3rd one. You guys are going to have a choice. But this person, you might have got, like, sometimes there's this very sweet side to them, and then sometimes there's this real cutting side. So some of you may have even felt like you knew this person, and then you see aspects where they kind of were a different person. This person could have trouble regulating their temper, you know, like they're easily agitated, and you may have found times where, again, you really connected with them when they were in this open space with the Knight of Cups, but then sometimes they could be kind of really cutting and even mean sometimes, all right? And I feel like you guys are tired of fighting for this, and tired of trying to keep up with this person's moods and their you know, in and out behavior, okay? This is someone who generally, I feel as well, Sag, doesn't get very close to anybody. They kind of start off hot in connections and then they go cold. They never kind of follow through with anything. It's based on what's going on with them. You know, the Knights are very self-focused. They're not a king. The king thinks about the kingdom, what's best for all, and their empire. The Knights are very focused on self. They're on a quest, and it's a very kind of self-focused energy. Even, you know, the Knight of Cups loves, and he loves very deeply, but he it's about how he feels, you know. He's very up in his head, so you might not have seen a lot of action from this person either. I feel like they kept a lot to themselves in terms of how they felt and so forth. It's that wall that they have up. Let's have a look at this person and clarify the base chakra. So we have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Magician, Gemini energy, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone who is afraid of commitment. And also 2 of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't follow through. They never make any kind of decision. They start things, the Ace of Wands, the passion's there. So for some of you, it could have started off as a very physical connection, but they never kind of progress it any farther than that. So you kind of left in this place of like, what's happening? What's going on here? And I do feel like, because for most of you, the next stage would have required more of a commitment from this person, more effort from this person, and they weren't able to give you that. And I do feel like a lot of it, this person, the base chakra, this is someone who overthinks so much to the point where they also confuse the hell out of themselves. They may have come from a past where they've seen, you know, maybe not a very stable home. It could have been arguments in the home. They could have come from a relationship like that. For some of you, I've got a specific psychic message, and I will call them out if I see them. That's Spirit's way of getting your attention. It could be a situation with a child where the the other parent won't let them see the child, and there's been struggle around that. And for others of you, this person, I'm going to say also, for some of you, and you'll know this is if this is you, this person didn't know how to progress things. That's where I feel like they kind of F things up, because they're just not equipped to be able to, not sure how to do things, you know. Again, I'm coming back to that dysfunctional kind of family where they haven't had that healthy feminine or masculine parent or guardian to guide them on how to actually relate in a healthy connection. And, you know, you could say, Sag, that you have been in that situation too. Again, there's plenty of people. And I send lots of love and healing and light out to anyone that has been through that. And it's really a rough start to life when you don't have those healthy kind of role models. But we're not responsible to what, you know, we're not responsible for what happened to us, but we are responsible for our own healing and for our own growth, and to be able to work past these things to create a healthy future for ourselves and stop that generational curse, if you like, or that ancestral pattern from repeating, you know. And I feel like, and it is an inner child thing that needs healing. So I do feel like this person was quite disconnected from their inner child. They may have had to grow up quickly, or, you know, take over things quite quickly. I'll call out some of the psychic messages that I've got here as well. I heard the name Max. Somebody could be like a crane operator or deals with cranes. And somebody could also, I don't know why I saw lumberjack. I think that's a profession, I don't know, but somebody could deal with like wood, big logs of wood. Japan I saw as well. You or your person could come from Japan, or you met there. And then I heard Horatio, which I think is a Latin name or Latino name. Specific psychic message, this person could be affiliated to some sort of gang or group, and they've had to leave that, or they're wanting to leave that lifestyle behind. I feel like also leave, not so extreme, we're leaving old friendships behind, and because they may be surrounded by people who keep them stuck in this pattern. I feel like this person just doesn't know how to connect emotionally. They might have a lot of friends that are like, you know, bros before hoes, or if it's a feminine, you know, same thing but reverse, you know, whatever it is. Cashews, that could be somebody's favorite food, or you're eating them right now. Somebody could box, like professionally or semi-professionally. What's that one in the cage? I think that's UFC. I think Conor McGregor, that kind of fighting. Sorry, I don't know a lot about the sport. I think that's it for the psychic messages. Let's get the connecting energy, which is power. We have the 8 of Pence, so 2 8s now. I'll make that 3 with the 8 of Wands reversed. We have the King of Swords reversed. So I do feel like at the moment there's no communication happening. Sag, I feel like you're at this point where you feel like you put in the work. You feel like you gave this person multiple opportunities to you know, work their stuff out and come forward and meet you where you are. So I don't feel like you guys feel it's your place to now, it's up to this person to do it. So I feel like there's a little bit of a stalemate in communication. We've got the 7 of Pentacles, yeah. So you could be waiting for this person to contact, and they're waiting to see what you're going to do. Some of you cut this person out and they're not sure how to come forward now. You may have left them in a position where they don't know what the right words to say are, and you feel like this person needs to figure it out. We've got the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the Hangman, Pisces energy. Definitely a stalemate at this time. Look, to be honest, Sag, I feel like what I saw earlier was you guys have definitely learnt the lesson that you've needed to. This person is still working through their lessons. They've got some healing to do. Some of them could be in therapy or seeking some sort of counsel or advice from somewhere. But I do feel like there is a stalemate until this person transmutes the ego. On this card here, we also have the face of a lion and then this face of an older man. It's about transmuting its our lower, I guess our shadow energy, and creating wisdom from it. You guys have definitely mastered that. This person needs to meet you where you are. Let's see what they want to say to you. I'm going to pull from my deck now, Soul Whispers. They have to, and Hangman is also a card of sacrifice, right? This person needs to sacrifice their ego. And just, I feel like they've thought of a million things that they want to say and what they want to say, but the only thing that's holding them back from this is their ego. Let's see what's falling out. I have so much going on in my life right now. I just don't see how this could work between us. You have come closer than anyone else. Yeah, there's those walls. So this person just doesn't know how they, what they can say to fix this. I feel like they do feel like you have turned away from them, Sag. They know that you're not budging it. The next move has to come from them if they want to see any progress. I love you. I think about you all the time. Do you think about me? Yeah, they're not sure if you'd still be open. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. I wish I had met you when I was available. This person wishes that things didn't play out the way that they did. They have been working on themselves. I do see them looking at speaking to someone, and they wish that they had the knowledge that they had then that they do now. I ran because my fears got the better of me. I took the easy way out. And if I called, would you answer? Yeah. And if I, what do I say? Are you going, you know, the whole fear of the unknown, of whether you don't answer, whether you do and you tell this person where to go, all of those things, this person overthinks the whole thing. And so once again, we have an overthinker. It keeps them stuck from moving forward. All right. Let's see what your advice is. I'm going to pull from, I think this deck is called The Universe Has My Back, or Your Back. All right. See advice for my Saggies, please, Spirit. I honor how I want to feel. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. And energy flows where my intention goes. Okay. So what I'm seeing here, guys, is with I honor how I want to feel and energy flows where my intention goes. This is very much talking about how focusing on what you actually want to create rather than what you don't. Because your energy is so potent at the moment, you're going to find that a lot of your manifestations, again, come through very quickly, right? That's a great thing if you're focusing on positive things. But if you're focusing on negative things or what could go wrong, those manifestations could easily come to fruition quite quickly as well. So it's really important to keep focusing on what you want to create rather than what's happened in the past. And also just allowing things to come in. Don't overthink. This person's overthinks and they block their blessings, right? I'm using that as an example. Once you put out what it is that you want to create and focus on that feeling and getting yourself into a place to receive, you don't have to worry about how it comes about, what vessel it comes in, what package it comes in, all of that. This is very similar advice to what Aries has. So you could be dealing with one. Just allow the universe to present it to you in the way that it's meant to come through. And it will come through in your highest good once you do those. The universe, divine, spirit, whatever you believe in, they've got your highest good always in mind. So it's going to come through. And some of you may feel like you manifested this and it didn't come about the way you wanted to, but sometimes things don't come in the way that we want them to. We ask for something. You could say, you know, I want a healthy, loving, and open relationship. But for you to be able to manifest that in and attract it in, there may be a lesson that you needed to learn to call in that soulmate, you know. So you don't expect it to come in a lesson, but that could be the stepping stone to what you're creating. And you can apply that to any area of your life, right? You may want to be a public speaker. I say, universe, I'm manifesting. I'm attracting in a role where I'm able to speak publicly. But you have a fear of, say, confrontation, and the universe will put you in positions where you do have to speak your truth, and there is confrontation and you're challenged. But it's to build your reserve and your courage. I hope that makes sense. All right, guys, I hope those messages resonated for you. If they did, please hit that like and subscribe button for me. If you'd like to book a personal, my details are in the description box below. And drop your comments in the comments box too, because I love reading them and seeing how the messages hit for you. I love you guys very much, and I'll catch you all soon. Namaste.